Hey guys, Nicole Heim here. I wanted to make a second video about how I work my business on Instagram and kind of just give some updates to some things that I've learned and ways that I've even changed how I work my business since I made my last video back in September, maybe it was. And I've signed some new team members lately who I know want to work their business primarily through social media and Instagram. So I thought just some updated tips might be helpful. So the first thing is that in my mind, Instagram is for your cold market, so people that you don't know, whereas Facebook is for your friends and your family, acquaintances, things like that. So on Instagram, to reach your cold market, you have to have people who you don't know following you. Instagram is basically a numbers game. You need to follow a lot of people in order to get followers. If you just have, 100 or so followers on Instagram, and it's mainly your friends and family, those are the people who are already seeing your Facebook posts and honestly like might start to get a little annoyed if they're seeing your stuff twice, same things twice or similar things twice. Um, Honestly, a lot of my people that I personally know have unfollowed me on Instagram, and I have an app that shows me that, so I see it whenever they do. And at first that stung a little bit, but it's like whatever. I'm building a business. I don't care if people, my personal life are following me on Instagram. Not so important. I connect with all of them on Facebook. So you cold market. So you need to go out there and follow people. There's a variety of ways you can do that. You can search hashtags. You can search users and find like company names that have a following that's going to be similar to people who probably would be interested in It Works. There's lots of fitness accounts, so you can go out there and find personal accounts of people who have like hundreds of thousands of followers, and the whole account is about fitness. So obviously their followers are people who are interested in being healthy, being fit, being in shape. Um, so you want to go out and follow people that way, large numbers, like 100 people or more every day. Um, just do it whenever you have a quick minute. Go follow some people. So on Instagram, those people aren't necessarily going to follow you back. It's not like Facebook where it's always like a reciprocal, you follow me, I follow you. But they may follow you back. Some of them will, some of them won't. That's normal. But you have to go follow a lot of people in order to really get your following up. You can reach a ton and ton and ton of people on Instagram, but you have to go out and follow them. They're not just going to come follow you. Um, okay, yeah, numbers game, follow people. My next tip is to make sure your profile is public. That's the same, it goes back to the same reason as reaching your cold market. If you have a private profile that just your friends and family are seeing, you're not reaching any new people. So you want to have a public profile on Facebook. If you're using hashtags on your pictures to try to draw people in and your profile is private, no one that you don't already know can see your hashtags. So they are 100% completely pointless. So you need a public profile. If you're concerned about, strangers and weirdos seeing your kids or whatever, then don't put direct pictures of your kid's face on there. I'll talk in a minute about how it is important to show your personal life on your Instagram, but you can be selective in what you show. You can show your kids, from the back or the side or whatever. So make sure your profile is public and just be selective about what you post if you would like to. Speaking of hashtags, I don't really use hashtag it works. Every once in a while, I will hashtag that crazy rap thing. I don't even do that very often, but you may notice that if you're using hashtag it works, hashtag crazy rap thing, you're getting a lot of spammy comments on those pictures. And that's because there are people who, for whatever reason, um, target it works people as far as spammy comments, and I'm sure they have tons of other groups they target as well. But um, those those type of it works that are, or I'm sorry, those type of hashtags that are very like it works related, will attract those comments, and you'll see them and they're annoying, and they say, follow me and get 5,000 followers, or come, hey, come like my page and stuff like that. So avoiding the it works hashtag and using more creative hashtags will help you avoid some of those spammy comments. There is a way to delete comments, and I wanted to show you guys that. Whenever I get one of those spammy comments, I always delete it because I just think they're annoying. But when you go, there you go. When you go on your Instagram, shoot, you really can't see that. Okay, you can't see that. When you have a picture pulled up and there's a spammy comment, you just click on the word comment as if you're going to leave a comment yourself, and you can then swipe to the left right on top of the comment that you want to delete, and it will give you a little trash can option, and so you can delete that. So any spammy comment, I always delete. So be creative with your hashtags. You can use hashtags to draw in people who might feel like they can connect with you. So moms, I mean, there's a million hashtags you can use related to your kids, to your family, mom of three, twin mom, things like that. I'm not a mom. I don't have kids, so I actually feel like that's almost a hindrance in my business because I don't have that why of my kids that people can really connect with. I can't post pictures of my kids that people are going to love. But I use hashtags for, and I post pictures of other things that are important in my life. And so that draws people to me who feel like they can connect with me, can connect with my interests, that we have common interests. So I'll CrossFit, or I'll CrossFit, I'll hashtag things about CrossFit, my dog, being healthy, clean eating, stuff like that. So things that will draw people in. So be creative with your hashtags. Show your personality and your interests a little bit through your hashtags. Um, Post frequently on Instagram. This is not like Facebook where you're going to annoy the heck out of people if you post like 8 times a day. It's completely acceptable on Instagram. The rules and the social etiquette are different on Instagram. So post a lot. I, on a good day, post 8 times a day. I don't do that every day. Some days I'm busy and just don't think of it that much. But on a good day, I do post 8 times a day. But please do not be that person that only posts about it works. You will turn people away. They will unfollow you like crazy. Um, they won't want to follow you at all when they come look at your page and see that all you're trying to do is sell them something. People don't want to be sold to. You hear that a lot in this business. We're not selling, we're sharing. So making a profile that's all it works looks like you solely exist on Instagram to sell things to people. What you want to show is that you're a real person. You're an awesome girl, awesome guy. You have a fun, adventurous life, and you just happen to sell that crazy wrap thing and love it. So that's what your profile should be. So out of my maybe 8 pictures I post on a good day, 2 max are about it works. So maybe one's about the wrap and one's about the business. Maybe the wrap and the greens or something like that. But so by far the majority of my pictures are not it works related. People on Instagram love selfies. Take some selfies and post them on Instagram. Um, Sorry, I just got a message and it actually is someone wanting to chat with me about Instagram. Um, but so selfies, like little motivational quotes, funny pictures, pictures of your family. That's what people like. So do that and then just throw in that you happen to love it works, that it's helping you change your life and stuff like that. Um, okay, and then the last thing is that you can build relationships on Instagram with complete strangers. Um, and this business is about relationships. People have to feel like they like you and trust you and want to, purchase from you or join your team, even though they really do not know you. And it is possible to do that through Instagram. And the main way is by just making comments on people's pictures that are genuine. So not just like cool pic or something like that, because that will look like a spammy comment. Um, but you know, um, genuine comments that show that you're specifically commenting on their picture because you like it, not that it's just a general mass thing. So, like, love your little girl's pink dress or something like that. Something else that you can do is actually tag the person's username in the comment so they know that you're specifically commenting at them. You can use emojis, things like that that make it um, that just make it seem real and genuine. So I have several people on Instagram who we comment back and forth a lot. A lot of those have turned into also either texting or they'll find me on Facebook and then we Facebook message and get to know each other that way. So you definitely can build relationships through Instagram. When I made my last video, I mentioned that I was getting ready to sign my first two distributors from Instagram. Ironically, neither of them have ever signed. One fell off the face of the earth, and one I text with pretty regularly. She tells me all the time not to give up on her. She's joining someday. But I have signed 4 distributors from Instagram now, people who I never knew existed in September. Um, but they're all great, and I've started developing great friendships with these people, and I never would have known them if it wasn't for Instagram. It's just crazy. I mean, one of them lives on the exact opposite side of the world. Never would have known her. So Instagram, really, with Instagram, the world is at your fingertips. You can find people everywhere. It's all about showing that you're a real, genuine person, that you're a likable person, and kind of drawing people into you. And again, you do that through hashtags and through going out and following tons of people. So that is all that's coming to mind for right now. So I hope that's helpful. Of course, you guys can comment below with questions and stuff like that. And happy Instagramming.